Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Smackdown, and we are just 1 week away from the premium live event known as Payback, and we have a lot of stuff going on tonight. So let's buckle our seatbelts and get ourselves right into some good old business here, as there is the leader of the Final Testament, Karrion Kross. He's out here to support his boys, Akam and Razar. The winner of this tag team match will go on to face Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams at Payback for the vacated Smackdown Tag Team Championships. The tag team division's been looking a little different due to some actions of the Bloodline and some family issues and some kind of bent up angriness between certain members. So not only will the World Heavyweight Championship vacated, also the Tag Team Championships. So now this gives perfect opportunity for these tag teams to step up. We saw that over the coming weeks here, where the teams were in a triple threat tag team matches, trying to see how they fit in this division. Akam and Razar obviously winning one side of things, and then Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And for the other tag team, I believe Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, Theory's going to be pulling double duty if they're able to knock off Authors of Pain. This is a perfect opportunity for them to, show that what they're capable of. Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, two guys that have a lot to contribute to this business and very well could be the future of this business at one point. As now here comes Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, ever cocky, confident duo here from Mr. A-Town Down Under. But I think this team, with the cockiness that it matches, they're very good in the terms of wrestling ability. They just got to put stuff together. We already know Austin Theory, multi-time tag team champion. He's a cocky individual, but he knows how to wrestle and get it done in the ring. Grayson Waller looking to win a championship with Theory here, looking to maybe ride that momentum, and especially if Theory wins tonight, gets that opportunity, more than likely Waller might be with Austin Theory in his corner when Cody Rhodes and Austin Theory go at it at Payback. Cody Rhodes told any young guy in the back, or any superstar in the back in general, just to step up to the plate, that Cody Rhodes was taking some time away from the championship division to have some of these younger guys step up and show what they got. And well, Austin Theory didn't take no time to waste. He went up to Cody and attacked him. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. We got Razar and Grayson Waller kicking us off here. Right in front of Theory, some good old snake eyes. I tell you, that ain't gonna be feeling good. Now Waller in a bad predicament. Oh, goodness. Right there in the back. As this matchup continues, ladies and gentlemen, like we mentioned, this winning team here will go on to face Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams for the vacated Smackdown Tag Team Championship at Payback. And also, we have another match tonight with some championship implications as well. Tonight, we were actually supposed to have Nia Jax take on Jade Cargill, but Jade Cargill is not medically cleared to compete tonight, so a little change from your SmackDown general manager. Instead of it being Nia versus Jade Cargill, now it is a number one contenders matchup to see who will be facing off against Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler for the Women's Tag Team Championships at Payback. It now will be Nia Jax and Bayley taking on Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Big old matchup later on tonight. Is now Razar with a big old choke slam, taking down Waller. That honestly might be it. Ooh, strong kick out at one. Charles Robinson, our referee, he is right there, making sure everything is taken care of, and now he's making sure that top turnbuckle is taken care of as well. It took him some time to realize that it was taken off, but he was able to take care of it now. Also, ladies and gentlemen, big main event tonight. Jacob Fatu is in action, in singles action no less. He'll be taking on Seth frickin' Rollins. As the Bloodline look to take back Friday Night Smackdown, Obviously, The Rock said, hey, he is planning on challenging whoever wins the Seth Rollins CM Punk vacated World Heavyweight Championship matchup coming our way next week. At one time, it was Roman. It was going to be a triple threat match between Roman, Seth, and CM Punk. Stuff changes. Roman gets taken out of the equation, and now, obviously, it's CM Punk and Seth Rollins who were at each other's throats, but it seems like there may be some kind of Punk. He said that he doesn't like him, but he does have some kind of respect down deep in his system. That's why he came out and was doing what he's doing. Akam Rezar with the pinfall, carrying cross, kind of costing his group there, unfortunately, with once again tearing off that top turnbuckle padding. But even with that, I don't think the match would have been over anyway. As now Rezar looking to put this matchup away once and for all. Here we go. Akam, boom, brutal. Or should I say Rezar with a power bomb, pardon me. Oh, Grayson Waller with the kip up. They need to get something going quickly. Here we go. Oh, look at this. The sleeper hold here. Looking to put away Rezar. Will Rezar tap? No, it looks like he's just too strong. And for Waller, I mean, I understand you're just trying to, steal a victory when you can. But, when you got a man Rezar's size, you might want to do a little bit more damage before doing that. As here comes the hot tag. Here comes Austin Theory looking to get something going for this tag team. Oh, big super kick right to the ribs. Going to work on that left leg. Trying to get something. Trying to slow down Mr. Rezar at any means possible here. And that actually might help Theory in the long run. At the moment, yes, he's been taken out at the moment, but it doesn't mean that, that left knee or the left leg in general won't be hurting for certain. As now Theory with a big old swinging neck breaker there. I think Theory and Cody Rhodes, if given the opportunity next week, in that pay-per-view time, as Rezar busted open, I think, Theory could definitely show the WWE Universe and a lot of you guys what he has in store. Yes, we've seen him in tag teams the most of his career for the most part, but certainly I think Theory can definitely get himself some big singles wins, and his career is only going to go up, but it's going to skyrocket with a win over a man like Cody Rhodes. As now look at Akam going to work here on Grayson Waller. It didn't take long before Waller got busted open. And now Akam looking right after Austin Theory. Akam's like, 2-for-1 specials, handing them out daily. Big old back suplex on that hard part of the apron. And this is the moment AOP needs right now. This is the moment to put away Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Take them out and get yourself a championship matchup live there at Payback. It is going to be a great, great night. A lot of phenomenal action, including John Cena challenging for the United States Championship. I'm really looking forward to that matchup as he takes on Solo Sikoa, the United States Champion. As, Akam. Or I should say Rezar. I keep getting them mixed up for some reason. But we also have LA Knight, the Megastar, taking on the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's going to be one heck of a matchup there. I cannot wait for that. Obviously, the vacated World Heavyweight Championships on the line. CM Punk, Seth Rollins. Certainly going to be a grudge match between those two. Those guys have been tearing each other apart for months now. As now Rezar looking right after Austin Theory. And Theory and Waller are going to be like, oh, crap, man. Again, they keep targeting me as they get hit with that back suplex. Oh, look at Waller. Bam! Facebuster. That might be the moment they need something right there. Might as well use it when you can. Referee added a 2, almost a 3 count here. Look at Waller just trying to break the arm. At least take it out of socket if you have to. This is the moment that Waller and Theory need to be aggressive out here at ringside. Why not? Back in the ring we go. Razar? I'm thinking for Razar. I was going to suggest maybe a tag, but decapitating your opponent with a clothesline like that will certainly help you out. Going for a second one. Waller sensed it coming there. Back and forth we go. Whose game is it going to be right now? Who is going to walk into Payback with an opportunity to challenge for those Tag Team Championships? Waller now from the second rope. Oh, goodness. Okay, trying to rip his arm out of socket here. Of course, Theory loves it as well. Cross got to probably regroup here, trying to figure out what's going on. Man, Razar is just an absolute brute, man. Almost like a knockout blow there. Waller barely moving right now. Ooh, big haymaker there. And now going to bring Austin Theory into the ring here. Oh, my goodness. If you're Cody, you got to be watching this. You're like, okay, Theory's putting up a fight at least. And maybe you want Theory to pull double duty there at Payback. So, you know, it's a sense of him kind of pushing himself. That's what Cody Rhodes wants. He wants us younger guys to step up to the plate. Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at Razar making it look so damn easy. And then here comes a tag. Here comes Akam. We got Waller and Akam. Oh, stunner! The roll through stunner there. Well, can they steal one here? Two! Ooh, so close, but Razar right there to break it up. Usually Waller does it right through the rope, but Waller wanted to make sure that this was kind of an almost out of nowhere, which is essentially what it was. Theory trying to survive on the apron, at least trying to keep themselves in this matchup as long as possible. And Akam, though, with another back suplex to Theory. Roll through, flatlining, taking down Akam. This is the type of matchup you want to see between both of these teams, putting it all on the line. We know this tag team is stacked. Well, look, Grayson Waller in. Maybe going to try to throw Akam into that top turnbuckle. I don't know if Akam's aware of it. I'm about to find out. Uh-oh. Akam gonna use it against Grayson Waller. That's all on Grayson Waller. I don't know if Akam actually realized that, but he, with the intention to detail, sure looked like he knew. Oh, goodness. Right off that top of that turnbuckle. Grayson Waller is reeling right now. Can Waller get back in this matchup? Carrying Cross looking on. Certainly loving what he's seeing from Akam and Razar at the moment. Two badass dudes going at it to represent Final Testament. Uh-oh, pinfall. Will this be enough to put away Waller and company? 2, 3 it is. Theory thought maybe Waller was going to kick out there, and ultimately Waller didn't. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. AOP versus Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams live there at Payback. Who walks out with the Smackdown Tag Team Championships? And now, ladies and gentlemen, we got another tag team matchup coming your way, and it is the Diamond Mine, the Creed brothers, Julius and Brutus. They'll be taking on the tag team debut of the Bloodline, this new Bloodline, this being Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. Creed brothers are still trying to win some gold here on SmackDown, but certainly a win over this new Bloodline will certainly help them out. Certainly had the opportunity in those triple threat tag team matches, but did not work out in their favor. These kids are absolutely talented, but they just gotta, win those big ones. They'll get those opportunities opportunities for sure. And here comes the new Bloodline. Jacob Fatu, Tama, Tonga Loa. We're going to see how they're going to be faring, ladies and gentlemen. And they're even coming out with the Rock's whole background and everything. You know the Rock is behind this whole damn thing now. This is all spearheaded by the Rock. This new version of what the Rock seems fit for this Bloodline. He said Roman got stuff done to an extent, but he was more of a cool, calm, and collected type of superstar, especially with Paul Heyman directing where stuff went. But with now, The Rock wanted more an aggressive side of this Bloodline to be unleashed on WWE, and God knows only what that looks like, especially with the vision of The Rock, so intelligent, as so he can think 3 steps ahead of you before you're even on step 1. And we're going to be seeing Jacob Fatu later on tonight, multiple times actually, because Solo takes on Tommaso Ciampa in one-on-one action later on tonight. And also Jacob Fatu takes on Rollins later on tonight as well. Big haymaker there from Julius, trying to send a message to the Bloodline that the Creed brothers will not back down, will not forget who they are. In the corner we go. Let's see what the Creeds have in store here. Big tag. Oh, here we go. With the gut wrench. Slam right onto Tonga Loa. And like we said, yes, this is a debut, but Creed brothers are obviously looking to slow them down. And even, I wouldn't say pull off an upset, because, you know, it's certainly, these are bigger names to an extent, but we don't know the potential of this tag team. Yes, we know on the Independence, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and all these other places that Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga were tag team champions before, but this is WWE. These tag teams are a whole different ballgame. It'd be the best of the best when it comes to wrestling if you're in WWE. It looks like Tonga Loa did not, or should say Tama Tonga. Or no, that's Tama Tonga. Big tag. And now here comes Julius Creed with a dropkick. And that just right there just shows you the athleticism that the Creed brothers, especially Julius, brings to the table here. And now, again, just going to toss him like he's absolute nothing there. You know, look at Jacob Fatu trying to get involved early in this matchup. Julius does not care for that, but again, just that little bit of a distraction helps out the Bloodline. And when you see that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a lot of shades of the you could quote unquote say the old Bloodline. Oh, here we go, Julius now with that ankle lock submission hold here. Will he tap out? No. Tama Tonga keeps himself in this matchup. How much damage though was done to that ankle? Big headbutt takes down Julius momentarily. Big moment for this new Bloodline of sorts, just taking down Julius. A lot of people are liking to call this new group the Bloodline 2.0. A lot different compared to the original, the OG Bloodline. The OG Bloodline certainly has definitely looking a little different. Jay over there on Monday Night Raw now after being kicked out. JB Uso took out by Solo Sikoa. Roman taken out by the Rock and Company. A lot going out. There's no original members technically besides Solo Sikoa. And I guess you could consider the Rock part of that too. Not at first though. At first obviously it was Jimmy and Jay, Solo and Roman, with the Rock eventually coming on board after a while. And again, Julius, just the power, the strength of this young man. I think if these two, Julius and Brutus, with Ivy Dial, can kind of figure stuff out, I think this is the opportune time for them to have a breakout moment. There's so many good tag teams here on SmackDown, it's not even funny. And we're going to see who technically will be the top of the tag team division here on SmackDown. Either it will be AOP or the team of Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams live there at Payback. And now look at Julius. Ooh, gut wrench over the head suplex. Very innovative there. It's where they need to figure out something quickly if you are the new Bloodline right now. Creed brothers are running all over these two. Uh-oh. Looking for a double shoulder bump, takedown, takes down Tonga Loa. And just like that, game might be over here soon. Oh, as soon as I say that, Tonga Loa able to move out of there momentarily. Here we go with the tag. High risk, high reward situation. Flying Tonga takes down Brutus. Uh-oh. They look to fly again here, but deciding not to, and gonna attack the brother. Uh-oh. This ain't good, as Brutus gonna target the other Bloodline member, taking him down, and now this match is breaking down. It was bound to happen, especially with this new Bloodline. Let's look at Tonga. Oh my goodness, what a maneuver, as now Brutus signaling the end is near for the other one. I think we might run into a count out here, possibly. Match is breaking down, belly to belly. As now Tonga back in the ring, looking to go back right at Brutus. I don't think they care. Big old DDT there, ladies and gentlemen. Referee again at a 2. Referee Charles Robinson's like, I don't know what to do, man. I'm trying. He's telling the people at our announce table, he's saying, oh, I'm trying, man. There's not much I can do. There's only so much I can do before I have to call this match off. Is now Brutus now looking to maybe slow down the momentum that the Bloodline had. They were wrecking havoc there for the last couple minutes there. Now the Creed brothers can slow down what the Bloodline was just trying to do. Get back into what they were already game planning to do. They'll be fine. Uh-oh. Tonga trying to get going for a tag here. And he does. Big tag here. This is what the Bloodline needs, ladies and gentlemen. It could be scary if they can actually get this tag team division on their heels, essentially. Big knees right there to the ribs. Ooh, and then a big knee across the face as well. But it didn't even seem like it really affected Brutus. Big old gut-wrench powerbomb slam, but now Tonga Loa right back up to his feet. Both men not fazed by each other's moves. Especially this late in this matchup too, you would think that this would start doing some damage to him, but apparently not. As here we go, pinfall opportunity. 2. Ooh, strong kick out from Brutus there. Jacob Fatu, he's ready to unleash tonight, and we'll see him a couple more times, like we mentioned. He'll be in the corner of Solo Sikoa later on tonight as he takes on Tommaso Ciampa in a one-on-one contest as Solo gets ready for his massive matchup against John Cena live there at Payback next week. And look at Fatu talking some trash to Brutus. Brutus being distracted here. Too bad that Tonga Loa is still kind of out of it. Right back up to his feet now, but just took too much time to really be awakened there. And now gonna get dropped right on his Adam's apple, right in that top rope there. And now Tonga Loa with the tag. Here comes Tonga. But look at the strength, the power of Brutus, just right there making it look easy. Gonna go into a moonsault right to it. Hard Irish off the ropes into a beautiful drop kick, takes down Brutus. This is anyone's ball game, ladies and gentlemen, at this moment. Now Tonga Loa watches as Tonga puts him in the tree. Whoa. Ooh, nice reversal there. I don't think I've seen too many times with a reversal like that. Ooh, into a headbutt. And we can see one of these tag teams challenge for the Smackdown Tag Team Champions down the road. If that's AOP, if that's Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. So many opportunities for these tag teams. It's going to be a bright spot here on SmackDown for sure. Ooh, double open-handed chop to both chest plates there of Mr. Tonga. Oh, into the pinfall. Both shoulders are down. Referee is in position, but a strong kick out. Tonga needs just a breather. It seems momentarily there. But again, look at Brutus right there just to slow him back down, bring him back down to earth, and again, take it to the bloodline here. And, oh, Jacob Fatu again getting involved. But again, Brutus, I would say for the most part, Brutus is able to kind of keep an eye on not only Jacob Fatu, but also the other two members of this bloodline. Into the corner we go. Tonga is going to try to slow down, dissect Brutus, and make sure Julius does not get back in this match whatsoever. Still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, like we mentioned, Solo Sikoa versus Tommaso Ciampa. Also, Nia Jax Bailey. Oh wait, hold on a minute. That swinging neck breaker, not enough to put away this matchup. Nia Jax Bailey. Nia Jax Bailey take on Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell in a tag team match who determine the winner will go on to face Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler for the Women's Tag Team Championships live there at Payback. Should be a type of matchup everyone would really want to see. I mean, certainly, if you see Nia Jax Bailey getting that opportunity, that could be certainly a matchup that not only Nia Jax would be pulling, or I should say Bailey would be pulling double duty, but certainly a match that could go either way. Let's look at the power and strength of Brutus. Has him up into a big old power slam. The bloodline is reeling right now, ladies and gentlemen. Not looking good. Tonga Loa doesn't even know where the hell he's at the moment. Still dazed and confused. Now Tonga trying to get back in this matchup. Brutus now. Big old gut-wrench suplex into the pinfall. That honestly might be the end of this matchup here, too. No! Tonga keeps himself in this matchup. Certainly probably expecting the bloodline to run right through the Creed brothers, but Creed brothers making sure they're showing everybody hate tonight, saying, hey, we're not backing down. We're one of the best tag teams. We just have not been able to fully put it together. Pinfall opportunity. Referee right there. Shoulders are down, but a strong kick out at one. Veteran referee Charles Robinson right here on the call tonight, making sure everything goes as planned. Now the Creed brothers just trying to figure out something to do here to the bloodline that will work and finally put them away. We saw this other gut wrench slam right to the ribs there of Tonga. Creed brothers are fired up. Can they get something going here? Can they figure this out? Like I mentioned a couple minutes ago, this is anyone's ball game. It's a back and forth. There's a nice belly to belly over the head suplex. And now again, Jacob Fatu getting involved. And now, ooh, nice neck breaker from behind from Tonga. Fatu's trying to do everything in his power to get the Tongans to wake up right now, to do their side of the bargain. By the end of this match, Fatu might honestly just join this match. An inadvertent haymaker there. And now, ooh, nice sit-out bomb there. Power bomb. Is this it? 2, 3. Yes, it is. The Bloodline pick up the win. Julius not breaking up the pinfall, surprisingly. And that is a big win, ladies and gentlemen, from the Bloodline. Big win in their tag team debut here on Smackdown. Fatu helping out to the best of his abilities, and they get the job done tonight on Smackdown. Next week at Payback, we're looking forward to win those SmackDown Tag Team Championships and represent the SmackDown Tag Team division how it should be. Just straight up professional wrestling with two of the greatest guys that this roster has ever had. Myself and Trick Williams here, baby. And Trick and I were also talking about, hey, let's get ourselves a little bit of a warm-up before we get into some action there live at Payback. So next Friday, seeing as we're taking on the Authors of Pain live there at Payback, how about on SmackDown, myself takes on Karrion Kross one-on-one before we get to that matchup. What do you say, Karrion? Carmelo Hayes versus Karrion Kross. Hell of a matchup, I say. Took us a little bit longer than expected, boss, but we got the job done tonight. And I'm fully expecting a sweep tonight with not only us winning that tag team matchup against Diamond Mine, but I'm going to be expecting myself to get the job done tonight against Tommaso Ciampa. Then fully expect the Samoan Werewolf to get his job done tonight against Seth Rollins. Oh, believe me, Solo, we're going to be getting the job done tonight. You'll be taking care of Tommaso Ciampa and all those other vanilla midgets around here. But then also, we're going to unleash that werewolf tonight. And Seth Rollins and anyone else on this roster think this is going to be an easy win or anything like that. They're going to be it's a whole different ball game when we unleash this Samoan werewolf. Seth, CM Punk, whoever walks out with that World Heavyweight Championship, Solo, man, they're going to be in a world of reckoning, I can tell you that, because once they win that championship, they are going to get a beatdown of a lifetime, I can tell you that, and that World Heavyweight Championship will be coming back home to this Bloodline. Of course, my final boss. Anything to help you out and to help out this Bloodline. I got you. Jacob Fatu's got you. The Tongans got you. Whatever you need, we got you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it definitely seems like this new Bloodline are cohesive, at least at this very moment, calling for a complete sweep tonight and calling the likes of Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano quote-unquote vanilla midgets. That's a whole different thing in its own right there. I mean, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano helped build NXT years and years ago, not only as a tag team, but as competitors against each other, and certainly a top tag team here on SmackDown, and they've dealt with the Bloodline so far, and it seems like this might be a ever-ending thing between Bloodline and DIY here. Certainly DIY would have loved to be challenging for the Tag Team Championships, but unfortunately, as of right now, that will not be happening. So, one step further, they'll be taking on Solo Sikoa tonight in this one-on-one contest. So now we wait for Mr. Solo Sikoa to make his name down to the ring here. And there's your United States Champion Solo Sikoa with the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Jacob was out there to help out the Tongans with their debut as a tag team, and let's see how Solo deals with having Fatu at ringside.
WWE
From what we understand, the enforcer now is Jacob Fatu. My question is, what does that make Solo Sikoa? Because in the original Bloodline, Solo Sikoa was the enforcer. And now Solo Sikoa is the United States Champion. Does he even need a name? Is he considered the right-hand man now? What exactly is the name for Mr. Solo Sikoa? One name I can tell you, his name is Mr. United States Champion. I can tell you that. But in terms of the Bloodline name, I do not know if there's a special moniker when it comes to that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, one-on-one non-title matchup. Ciampa versus Solo Sikoa. Sikoa is looking to get himself a big win just before that big match next week. As the referee rings the bell, here we go. And Sikoa, oh goodness, getting hit with an early knee to the face. Big old haymakers just for the good of it from Tommaso Ciampa. And some of you guys might forget just how dangerous Ciampa can be and will be. Especially his days there in NXT, known as the Black Heart of NXT, would do anything, go through his own partners, his brothers, to win Goldie. And certainly he would love to get Goldie back here on Smackdown, would love to get that Smackdown Tag Team Championships with his friend Johnny Gargano. Or could it be with getting the World Heavyweight Championship? Maybe Ciampa could do that one day. Gargano has won that. There's a nice belly-to-belly over-the-head suplex there. Ciampa with a grazing knee strike. He didn't get all of it, but just enough to kind of daze and confuse Solo just momentarily. And look at that blood coming out right out of that left eye here. And Ciampa coming right there. He's smelling blood right now. Ciampa is all fired up here. And if you're Solo Sikoa right now, you got to figure out something quickly. There's a knee to the face. Pinfall might be a big win here early on here. But Solo's able to kick out. If I'm Solo, I'm rolling out of the ring. I'm doing something. Because right now, whatever you're doing is not working. And now Ciampa going to look to make sure Solo Sikoa stays down permanently. But now Ciampa in a bad spot now. He should have maybe let Solo stay outside there, but I totally understand Ciampa going out there. He does not want Solo to obviously, recuperate to an extent here. But you just got to kind of understand who you have and who you're facing off with. Oh my goodness. That head just bouncing off that top of that apron there. And back in the ring, or at least Solo's trying to toss him back inside the ring. Uh-oh. Are we going to have ourselves a count out here live on SmackDown? Yes, it is. Referee just restarting the matchup via the words from Teddy Long. Just within the last couple seconds there, Teddy Long restarting the matchup here. Both men were back inside the ring. And just like that, we're back inside. Solo Sikoa. They fixed the cut on his forehead. The match has restarted, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, this matchup will continue. You would think these superstars would know exactly when to come back in the ring, but there's times where they're so focused on beating the snot out of each other that they don't hear the referee Charles Robinson or whoever it may be from Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, and they just get so focused that they don't pay attention to the refs. So it ultimately costs them. Now Solo Sikoa looking to go high risk here. Telling Ciampa to get up to his feet. What is he expecting here? Flying almost headbutt, I think, into the shoulder. Tell you, that ain't going to be feeling good. As now Solo, nice headbutt right there. Uh-oh. Fatu introducing a kendo stick here. Referee does not see it as Solo again just taking out the sternum there. Now referee finally getting rid of that kendo stick. And now Solo with that drop kick, that basement drop kick. And now again the referee going to restart the count. And this is where they just had that count out victory. Or I should say count out draw, pardon me. And Solo going back to work with a Samoan drop. right there to the sternum. And it seems like that's what the game plan is right now ever since this match has been restarted. Slowly but surely trying to dissect each other. Solo, I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know what if he just... Whatever he was doing, it took too much time. It's a big knee right there. And Solo said, hey, he's going to take care of business. They're expecting to get a sweep tonight, but that might not happen if he's taking too much time in the corner or whatever the hell he was doing. And now look at these big old haymakers right there to the face of Solo Sikoa. Not going to be feeling too good, I can tell you that. Excuse me. There's now Ciampa. Gonna throw Solo Sikoa back in the corner here. And certainly if, let's say Ciampa gets a non-title win tonight, Solo retains the United States Championship live there at Payback, hey, Ciampa could be next in line for an opportunity. So now Solo trying to measure up. Maybe, I think he might be trying to toy with him, because maybe he's trying to see if Ciampa's going to move out the way. I think that's what we're expecting from Solo right there, which is a good idea. A lot of times superstars just go 100% dead straight at a superstar, and the superstar reverses. Solo right there was trying to kind of play possum with Ciampa, saying, oh, hey, I'm going to go now. As now Solo, what is Solo trying to do here? The formerly known enforcer of the Bloodline, spike, Samoan spike, right to the throat of Ciampa. Two. Oh, Ciampa grabbed the bottom rope. Ciampa grabbed the bottom rope. Referee didn't see it the last second. And that still counts as a victory. Referee didn't see it. Started off with a draw and then a controversial win for Solo Sikoa. A win is a win, but Teddy Long will have to address this sooner rather than later. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a change in the women's division, tag team division, I should say. This matchup was supposed to be a one-on-one matchup with Nia Jax taking on Jade Cargill, but Jade Cargill tonight was not medically cleared to compete in that non-title matchup. So tonight, Teddy Long has changed it to Nia Jax and Bayley, getting themselves an opportunity in the women's tag team division as they take on Candice LeRae. And Nia Jax getting a little freaky with the Damage Control song there, but we'll be seeing Bayley and Nia Jax take on Candice LeRae and Indi Hartwell. Indi Hartwell, as the winner of this matchup will go on to face Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler next week at Payback for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And certainly for DIY, certainly not the way they wanted to see things tonight. Not only does in the draw, match gets restarted. Ciampa clearly grabs the bottom rope at the very last second, but referee did not see it. And ultimately, Solo Sikoa gets the win. Teddy Long, I'm being told right now in my ear, will be addressing that situation sometime tonight. As there's Indi Hartwell and Candice LeRae of the women's side of DIY. Let's see how they fare tonight. And maybe, hey, they could be the next women's tag team champions. But it is going to be a long road ahead of them because they got to go through Nia and Bayley. And coming up at Payback, ladies and gentlemen, Jade Cargill defends that women's championship against Bayley. Nia Jax has done everything in her power, especially last week, to make sure that Jade Cargill is not 100%. And we could very well see Jade Cargill not only lose her championship, she could very well no longer be undefeated. Because right now, Jade Cargill is undefeated here in WWE. And right now, she is a she's in serious jeopardy of losing their championship and her streak. As here we go, Indi Hartwell and Nia Jax kicking us off in this matchup here. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. Oh, big ol' clothesline there, decapitating Indi Hartwell there. And certainly Nia Jax would love herself an opportunity to not only win a championship but also to just decimate any woman on this roster. Pinfall. Referee was not expecting it. Early kick out at 1. Probably could have at least gotten 2 there if Charles Robinson was a little bit faster there in that opportune time, but it wasn't going to win her the matchup. Bayley gets the tag. Here we go. Bayley definitely looking for a warm-up too, but hey, she's probably thinking, hey, if I got to pull double duties and I could walk out a 2-time champion, not only walk out with the women's championship, also walk out with the women's tag team championship, I bet certainly she would love to take that. Bayley and Nia working well together so far here as they back. Oh no, flatliner. I was thinking for maybe a second they were going to do a back body drop, but maybe last second change there. Indy Hartwell continuing to be in trouble right now. She needs to get the Pixie Princess in. Try to get Miss Candice LeRae in. Just too much Bayley and Nia Jax at this moment. This could be a very quick in and out matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. That pressing of Indy Hartwell. It was Hartwell right back up to her feet here. Going to try to make Bayley pay maybe? No. Man, they are cutting off this ring. This is like some old school professional tag team wrestling for you, ladies and gentlemen. Nia and Bayley are dominant right now. Could we see a new tag team that could very well dominate WWE? Roll through, kick to the face. There you go, Candice. That's what Candice needs to do. Keep Nia Jax on her back here. Oh, and look at that big spinning elbow taking down Nia Jax right now. Candice LeRae, she's no slouch. She's been here for a very long time. She knows what to bring to the table. Right then and there, though, Bayley a little bit faster in that exchange. And with this new version of damage control, ladies and gentlemen, certainly a whole different ballgame. Sasha Banks is out indefinitely with a back injury after being tossed over a railing into a light fixture. Jade Cargill did that. We don't know when we'll see Sasha Banks. Naomi, I don't know what's going on with Naomi at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. She is kind of steered clear as of late with Bayley and Nia Jax. I don't know if that's a permanent thing or what's going on with that whole thing. Maybe we'll see an update on that. But as of the group that we're aware of, it's Sasha, Naomi, Bayley, and Nia Jax. This whole new group, but like we said, Sasha's been taken out indefinitely. Naomi, nowhere to be found at the moment. So you got Nia and Bayley still a part of this group. Kind of feel it dwindling down for damage control. Now Nia. Again, maybe try to cut off the ring. Candice LeRae with a nice reversal. Back and forth we go here. Nice swinging neck breaker there from Candice. And oh, right there on that elbow, pinfall opportunity. Referee is right there. Shoulders are down, but just a 1 count. As you can see this lovely crowd all the way up here in the stands. So you're getting a little different view of some action here. Sold out crowd here tonight for some high octane action here on Smackdown. A lot of back and forth tonight. Still to come, your massive main event, ladies and gentlemen, as Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, takes on Seth freaking Rollins in your main event. Nia Jax trying to get to the corner and maybe try to get a tag. Bayley not extending out her hand for some reason, and going to cost her maybe this matchup as well. There's now Hartwell with the rebound. Neck breaker there. Nia Jax is in trouble right now at this moment until she gets a tag. You know, nothing like a good old rug burn to your face, especially. That might only piss off Nia Jax than anything. But now here we go. Indy Hartwell with a tag. If you guys are just missing out on SmackDown or it's been a while, oh my goodness. What a Frankensteiner there. Turning her inside out. Almost a Canadian destroyer, whatever you want to call it. That was absolutely brutal. And look at Candice. She is eating this up. Crowd is going crazy. She is blocking Nia Jax so she cannot get a hot tag right now. Roll through. Kick to the head again, maybe more of the shoulder, but highly effective no matter what there. Now Candice, gonna toss her into the corner, gonna get a tag. Yes, we will. We're thinking another flatliner, maybe a flapjack. No, back body drop. The strength and power to toss Nia over their shoulders. That was quite impressive. As Indy with a big boot to the face. Bayley now going after Candice, it looks like. Oh, at least momentarily anyway. As now, Nia Jax, what is she thinking here? Oh, we got ourselves almost like a, can't even think of the word I'm trying to think of at the moment, but just trying to stretch her out over the shoulders there. I can tell you that ain't going to be feeling good whatsoever to be stretched out like that. Nia Jax all fired up right in the face there of Indy Hartwell. Gonna pick her up right from her feet. Gonna hit her out with a side backbreaker. Oh, gonna do it one more time maybe? Oh, again, just loosening up that back there of Indy Hartwell. Could be enough. Shoulders are down. 2. Oh, almost got herself a ticket live there to Payback, but not able to get the job done just yet. Here comes the tag. Here comes the number 1 contender for the Women's Championship, Bayley. Indy Hartwell going to get the tag. Here we go. Bayley versus Candice LeRae here. It's been a back and forth matchup. That's the type of matchup you love to see, especially with a championship opportunity on the line for a pay-per-view. Go with Bayley, going to allow Nia Jax to get back in the ring, maybe use that Samoan drop maybe, or a frog splash or something to crush Candice LeRae and get them an opportunity live at the Tag Team Championships. Nia now. Oh, goodness. Very innovative powerbomb all the way on Candice, but Indy right there to break it up. In the corner we go. Nia looking to inflict some pain on Indy Hartwell. Why not? Oh, and a nice clothesline to a set-out situation there. And what does Nia Jax have in store for Candice LeRae? Can only imagine if it's going to turn out well or not. Just going to try to slowly dissect her. Why not? Kind of feels like they're playing with their opponents instead of maybe trying to put them away. Oh, goodness. What a splash. Into a big old power slam, maybe? Yes, right in the center of that ring. If you're Nia Jax, you got to be thinking about trying to put them away. Candice LeRae has been in this business, like I said, for a very long time. She's not going to just allow you to keep tearing her up. The roll through right there to the headshot. Big old headshot there. We go with another tag. Here comes Indy Hartwell. Oh, goodness. Nothing like a belly flop taking out Indy Hartwell there. And now we got Indy and Bayley now. Big old clothesline from Indy, turning Bayley inside out. And that wherever Jade Cargill is watching this, she's got to be watching this with a smile, just watching Nia Jax and Bayley struggle at this moment. Oh, look at the strength and power of Indy Hartwell, man. Certainly has a lot of potential in this business. Bayley back in the ring. Back and forth we go. Uh-oh. Bayley. Oh, goodness. Big forearm strike there from Indy Hartwell. And a big clobbering blow to the middle of that back. Who would you guys like to see Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler face for those women's tag team championships? It seems like it does not matter who Ronda and Shayna face off with. It seems like it has gone one way and one way only for months now. And that favors the likes of Shayna and Ronda Rousey. Oh, big spear. One-on-one situation, or I should say two-on-one situation. Bayley going for that overhead suplex. Candice LeRae with a reversal. And now Candice LeRae has Bayley in a bad spot here. Will Bayley tap out? No. Too slippery is Bayley. Bayley now with a snap suplex there. I think that was the opportune time for Bayley and company to try to pin Candice LeRae with Indy being taken out there. But now you got Indy in this match now. And oh, look at that long leg there of Indy Hartwell. Just boot right to face. Simple and effective. As she stomps away on the chest area there of Bayley. Uh-oh, Indy Hartwell looking to steal one here. Pinfall. Will this be enough for them to clinch a spot to Payback? Not yet. Bayley now trying to recuperate, trying to figure out something here. Big forearm strike. That certainly will help her out momentarily. But now Indy, snapmare takedown into a big old boot to the face. Back and forth we go. Bayley and Candice LeRae not going to go at it. Uh-oh. Going to flip her over. Oh, I'm going to try to surfboard her maybe? Right in front of Nia Jax. Making sure Nia Jax watches. Pinfall opportunity. Middle of that ring. Certainly. Is that it? No. Bayley with a strong kick out. And it keeps them in the match. Damage control stays in this matchup. Question is for how much longer though? And now Candice looking to put away Bayley here. Could this be the opportunity they need, desperately need right now? Into the crossface right now. The Gargano lock. The LeRae lock. Will this be enough? But no, she has to let go of it. Realizing maybe Bayley is not, or that she was going to be able to get out of it. Certainly that's a good idea. And Hartwell eating this up right now, but certainly if you're Hartwell, you got to hurry up and do some more damage to Bayley, then take out Nia Jax, and you get yourself a guaranteed win. DDT spiking Bayley on her head. What a brutal maneuver, ladies and gentlemen. And I understand dissecting each other, but these teams got to get more aggressive in this moment. We haven't seen as many pinfalls that you'd like at this opportune time. At least personally. And now Indy Hartwell just tossing her right there on her back, man. Bayley fighting back out of it momentarily. Back and forth again. If I'm Bayley, maybe get a tag. I guess this will help too. Making sure Indy Hartwell's head won't be steering clearly for a little bit. Actually, they're getting their head bounced off that top turnbuckle. And here we go with the tag. Here comes Nia Jax, the irresistible force. The one that has put Candice LeRae, or not Candice LeRae, pardon me, but Jade Cargill out of commission, at least for this week, as she is not able to compete this week in a singles matchup. Nia Jax just going to be more deadlier than usual here at ringside. Ooh, hip attack there. Be a shame if we did have a count out here. This is where you get an opportune time to do something about it, and Nia Jax able to clear it out and try to do something with it now. Oh, seems like Indy Hartwell had something else in mind. Wasn't going to just allow her to do something. Uh-oh. Nia Jax now. Uh-oh. Big old power bomb there from Nia Jax. Oh, and a big spear there from Nia. Could that be enough to put away Indy Hartwell and get themselves an opportunity live at Payback? Yes, it does. Definitely some pros and cons of this partnership continuing for Damage Control, but certainly Bayley and Nia Jax at times look pretty good, and they're going to get themselves a tag team title shot live at Payback. Will they be able to knock off Shayna and Ronda? We'll have to wait and find out. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here live on Smackdown. It is Jacob Fatu's singles debut as Jacob Fatu takes on Seth frickin' Rollins. The Rock is here making sure everything goes smoothly. So far tonight, it has gone their way, with earlier on tonight, Tonga Loa defeating the Diamond Mine, as well as Solo Sikoa hanging on by a thread and defeating Tommaso Ciampa. That match had to be restarted due to a double countout. Matchup gets restarted. Solo Sikoa wins. Tommaso Ciampa's hand, though, was on the bottom rope with a little over 2 after the 2 count, to where the referee should have noticed it, didn't say anything, or kind of stop the pinfall. To the referee's viewpoint, though, it was very last second. But we're being told Teddy Long will address it here tonight, and I'm assuming it's going to be right after this matchup. But the final boss, he leads this new bloodline into the future, and especially with this whole different look, especially with the likes of Jacob Fatu, the werewolf, the Samoan werewolf. Because The Rock has plans, and his plans are to take that World Heavyweight Championship back to the bloodline and have it around his waist. So he's saying basically whoever wins between Seth and Punk live there next week for the World Heavyweight Championship, it won't matter because The Rock will beat them wherever that pay-per-view will be at. And this man right here could be your World Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen. He has been a WWE Champion. He has been a United States Champion. He has been a Tag Team Champion as well. There is a couple championships he has not won just yet, including the Intercontinental Championship, as well as the World Heavyweight Championship, but that could change. And that very well could be at Payback next weekend. All he has to do is survive CM Punk, and CM Punk has had his number. Technically, Rollins won an unsanctioned matchup against Punk, but that matchup technically doesn't count, because obviously it's unsanctioned, it's off the book. But we'll see how that fares. Here we go, though. One-on-one contest. Jacob Fatu versus Seth frickin' Rollins. Expect a fight here. The match has officially started. Thank you to Charles Robinson for ringing the bell. Here we go. Jacob Fatu versus Seth frickin' Rollins. Like we mentioned, those accolades. Rollins looking to win that World Heavyweight Championship, though. He hasn't won a big championship like the WWE Championship in probably 7 to 8 years now. And I'm not saying the United States Championship isn't considered a major championship, but in the terms of WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, Undisputed Championship, like those, Rollins has not won that from 7 to 8 years ago. And Rollins right now trying to be careful right now, trying to really feel out Jacob Fatu at this moment, as he should. Fatu's a whole different ballgame, man. He's the Samoan werewolf. But Rollins is bringing that fight early on here. Rolling back in the ring is Fatu. Uh-oh. Over the head suplex. Over the head throw, honestly. And I'm going to drop him right on that top rope. Oh, my goodness. You do not want a man the likes of Jacob Fatu to be doing what he's doing to you tonight. We've seen him all night tonight with helping out with the Tongans and helping out with Solo earlier on tonight. And look at Fatu. He's all fired up. He is absolutely loving where he's at right now. He's not really rushing around right now. He's allowing Seth Rollins to really make himself feel comfortable so that he can hit a big move when he needs to. As a reverse DDT there. Takes down Fatu. And look at Rollins. He's all fired up. He's ready to kick some ass. Rollins trying to go back on the attack. Robinson at a 5 count right now. Needs to get them back inside the ring. We are at a 6 now. Up to a 7. We're at an 8. Back in the ring we go. Will Fatu be able to get back in? 9. And thankfully we do not have a count out. Underneath we go. Jacob Fatu with a power slam there. Takes down Rollins. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? 1, 2. Ooh, Rollins with a strong kick out. Rock thought that was going to be enough. As now Fatu with a springboard, but Rollins just way too far away. And that's one of those things that Fatu is going to have to figure out. He did pretty well in the independent scene, but here in WWE, missing out on a move like that is going to cost you. And if you do that in big situations, you know, ultimately you're going to screw yourself. Especially in championship form, as Rollins with a frog splash halfway across the ring. Will that be enough? No, Fatu kicks out at 2.5. Fatu back up to his feet, though, rolling out of the way. Rollins now, snap suplex. Rollins looking pretty good right now. On track for what he needs to be in just a week's time at Payback. Rock trying to get involved over there. I don't know if he's trying to do anything with the turnbuckle or anything, but certainly you got to be careful. Got yourself a submission maneuver here at ringside. Fatu has nothing to do with it. Samoan drop. Did you see the height on that bad boy? Referee already had a 4. Seems like these counts get faster and faster, I swear. Rollins realizing he needs to get back in the ring. We are now at a 6. Fatu taking his time. And back in the ring we go. Into the corner. Rollins, that forearm strike. A lot of times he likes to do that curb stomp off of that, but deciding not to after that forearm strike. And Fatu kicks out again. Rollins, springboard, moonsault disconnects. We'll see if Fatu can capitalize. It may not be the biggest thing of all time there, but certainly it will help out his chances as a neck breaker there. But Rollins, the adrenaline's flowing through him. He feels like he needs to get back up to his feet, and Fatu's going to make him pay here possibly. Oh, is that a headbutt to the hand? I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. Usually it's headbutts to the head or whatever, but a headbutt to a hand, I don't think I've really even saw that. Definitely innovative for sure, ladies and gentlemen. And now Fatu bouncing Rollins' head off that Tom turnbuckle. Rollins' head isn't going to be feeling too good for sure. And this is where Jacob Fatu can get very dangerous here. If you have not watching and this is your first experience, you're getting a little taste of it. Look at Rollins right back up to his feet, trying to catch Fatu off guard here. And a stomp to Jacob Fatu. Pinfall. Is this it? 1, 2. No, he kicks out. 2.5. And look at Rollins. He said, this is it. This is it. How did he kick out of it? It's a drop kick right into the corner. And now Rollins trying to figure out what he needs to do in this opportune time. Fatu up to his feet. Rollins slipping off of it. And now Fatu might be able to capitalize. Oh my goodness. Turning him inside out. And now Rollins with his own reversal. Back and forth we go. This is the type of main event you want to see. Putting it all on the line. This honestly feels like a World Heavyweight Championship match. As Rollins, right there to that left leg, the left knee. He's going to be feeling that for sure. I think Rollins was going to go for another stomp. Fatu had it well scouted there. Uh-oh. Roll through Rollins. Vintage Rollins super kick. He caught a dead flush, and I believe Fatu is busted open. Can't really see it at the moment, but it looks like it's, yes, the right side. Maybe the right eye socket there. He's holding his left knee, too. Could have a knee injury. Could you imagine your debut? You get busted open as well as, getting a knee injury? Yeah, he's holding that hip and knee. I think we might have a serious injury there. Rollins with a 5-star frog splash. Is that enough? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Seth freaking Rollins picks up a big win, but he was in for a fight for his life tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A mega fight tonight. A mega fight field tonight in your main event of the evening. Seth freaking Rollins picks up the win tonight and gets him some momentum, much needed momentum for that World Heavyweight clash. And look, there's The Rock on the apron as Rollins continues to still celebrate here. Both men looking at each other, trying to talk some major crap to each other. Rock saying some stuff, and uh-oh, here we go. It's breaking down. Here we go. It's to be expected. Rollins has not forgotten the amount of times he's had to deal with The Rock. Uh-oh, big forearm strike. Here comes The Rock. The Rock whooping some candy ass here. It was bound to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Rollins should have known that the match was not going to go down without somebody getting beaten down, and it happens to be Seth frickin' Rollins. And it sucks it had to be right here, right now. But it sure seems like it's going to be right here, right now. Absolute brutal. The Rock does not care. He said he's coming for that World Heavyweight Championship. And now Rollins rolling through, trying to put some kind of fight up here. Can Rollins do it? No. Big reversal from The Rock. Ooh, into a drop kick. Okay. And look at that. The Rock just yelling at my announce table over here, saying, hey, look at this. And oh, big haymaker there from The Rock. Again, The Rock whooping some candy ass on Seth Rollins. Rollins trying to fight right now, but this Rock, this is a final boss beatdown, I can tell you that. And stiff clothesline there, I can tell you that. And look at this, absolute brutality at its finest. I even hate saying that for The Rock. And oh no, that is vintage Rock there, ladies and gentlemen. And now, the final boss is going to hit you with the final boss's elbow. Here we go. Just like that, to take out Seth frickin' Rollins. Well, it certainly wouldn't be a Friday Night Smackdown if the other contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, the best in the world, CM Punk, he is here. The Rock just laid waste to Seth Rollins. Punk probably could have just stayed back there, but it seems like Punk is going to be coming out here. Yes, he is. CM Punk. CM Punk is here, ladies and gentlemen. And he is looking to take out The Rock. He's probably heard that garbage that The Rock was spewing all night. He is sick of it. Punk taking this sweet-ass time, too. Gonna send a message to The Rock here. It's clobbering time, baby. Here we go. The Rock and CM Punk here. We saw this a couple weeks ago when The Rock thought Punk was coming out to beat down Seth Rollins, but then Punk was coming out here to help out Seth Rollins. Here we go. Punk is here. The Rock. Referee trying to maybe break this up. Rock coming in here as well. Here we go. Got ourselves a fight as well. Oh, Punk now. Looking to maybe hit a GTS here. No, big reversal from The Rock. Big reversal. And then a rock bottom. Rock bottom from The Rock. Laying out his candy ass. Rock talking about all these jabronis out here. Punk taking off his shirt just to be taken down with another rock bottom. The Rock is sending a message via the Bloodline. He does not care. He does not. And now again. No, not again. Not again, Rocky. Come on, Rock. There's no need for this. No, not again. Rock bottom. He has sent messages before, but this is a whole different ballgame. The Rock taking out 2 challengers that he expects, obviously with Punk and Rollins being the 2 guys fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship. That is what he was seeing. He is taking out anybody that is in his way so he can easily get his hands on that World Heavyweight Championship. And now again, missing with that clothesline, but Rocky don't care. Rocky don't care. Big clothesline to the outside. And this, I've seen some brutal stuff from The Rock over the years, ladies and gentlemen, but something tells me this is a whole different Rock. We've seen plenty of stuff with when Rock was helping Roman Reigns, but this is a more aggressive Rock. He's the final boss of this bloodline. He is the one that controls the bloodline. Oh my goodness, I think Punk is busted open now. I think a part of it broke open on his face. Yes, it's the right side of Punk here. And right now, Punk is in trouble. Rollins is taken out of committee. I don't know what else can be in store right now. Roman's been taken out of the equation a couple weeks ago. We have not seen him since. I don't know what in the hell is going on. I can tell you that. Certainly seems like they need some kind of help, but right now, I don't think they're getting any help anytime soon. And now what is the final boss thinking of? Oh no, not a steel chair, Rock. Come on now. And Charles Robinson, he's right there, but is he going to do anything about it? I don't believe so. I don't blame him for not doing it. He's in there to at least toss out some ideas for The Rock to say, hey, can you not do that? But did you just see him run away? He's like, I'm not getting involved. The final boss is one of the bosses of WWE. We've seen it with the TKO and everything like that. He can do every damn thing he wants. And this is something else, ladies and gentlemen. This is not what I was expecting tonight here at all. Especially Punk coming out here trying to help out whatsoever. Not working out like it should. And look at Rock. He's like, yeah, you like that? You like what I'm doing to your fan favorites here? Oh no. This ain't gonna end well for somebody. The Rock, is he thinking superplex? Oh my goodness. Holy cow, superplex from the top rope. You gotta be kidding me. And what would it be without a final boss's people's elbow? And this is what happens when you allow the final boss to be that boss of a bloodline. He takes out anyone and everybody in his way. Where's my damn phone? Ah, there it is. Well, it's time to make that phone call. It's time to get this figured out. Call the OTC. Call Roman Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this latest edition of Smackdown. Next week's going to be even more chaotic. We're going to quickly address the situation from Solo Sikoa and Tommaso Ciampa's matchup. Referee's final decision is final, obviously. I'm not going to change the match. Yes, there's been a lot of countouts recently. A lot of us GMs have gotten with Triple H and try to make us throw in some countouts so we don't have to deal with the situation. But the referee's ruling on that is final. But I'm not going to allow Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano to necessarily get down on that situation. So next week is going to be a 6-man tag team matchup. DIY will be teaming up with John Cena to take on Tama, and also Solo Sikoa in a big-time matchup, as well as Karrion Kross takes on Carmelo Hayes one-on-one, as well as Nia Jax takes on one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Ronda Rousey. As well as one last announcement, since The Rock likes to think he can just run roughshod whenever he damn well pleases, and he takes out 2 of my top guys for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Rock, he will be in action next week on SmackDown in your main event, and he will be in a 2-on-1 handicap match as he takes on CM Punk and Seth frickin' Rollins. Holla, holla, holla.